Ever wondered how to make a wood tree home? Imagine transforming a simple tree into your own private haven, a magical abode suspended in the air. The beauty of it is that it's not just about the end result, but the journey of crafting it with your own two hands. The joy of woodworking, the thrill of creation, and the satisfaction of personal accomplishment. This isn't just a project, it's an adventure. So gear up, let's embark on this journey together. Stay tuned to learn how to build your own wood tree home. Before we start, gather all the necessary tools and materials. Woodworking is a craft that requires precision, and that begins with having the right tools and materials on hand. Let's start with the materials. For our wood tree home, we'll need sturdy timber. You can choose between oak, pine, or cedar, depending on your preference. Each has its charm, but remember, durability is key. We'll also need some weather-resistant screws and nails to hold everything together. Now, let's talk about the tools. First, a reliable handsaw or a power saw, if you have one. This will be used for cutting our timber to the right size. Next, a hammer and a screwdriver, or a power drill for assembling the pieces. A tape measure is essential for accurate measurements, and a level to ensure everything is perfectly horizontal or vertical. You'll also need a sturdy ladder to reach the higher parts of the tree. Safety should always be a priority in any DIY project, so don't forget your safety goggles to protect your eyes from dust or flying debris. A pair of gloves can also protect your hands from potential splinters, and if you're using power tools, hearing protection might be a good idea. Quality tools and materials can make the difference between a treehouse that lasts for a season and one that can be enjoyed for years to come. So invest in the best you can afford. Now that we have everything ready, we can start the exciting part of building. The first crucial step is choosing the right tree for your wood tree home. It's much like picking the right foundation for a house, and indeed the tree you choose will be the very foundation of your wooden haven. There are several factors to consider when choosing your tree. First and foremost, the health of the tree is paramount. You don't want to choose a tree that's showing signs of disease or decay, as this could compromise the stability of your tree home. Look for a tree that's robust, with a strong trunk and branches, and leaves that are vibrant and lush. Size is another important consideration. The tree should be large enough to support the weight of your tree home, but not so large that it's difficult to work with. A medium to large-sized tree with a broad, sturdy trunk and wide-spreading branches is often the best choice. Once you've chosen your tree, it's time to prepare it for construction. This involves clearing away any dead or dying branches, as these could pose a safety risk during construction. You'll also want to prune any branches that might get in the way of your building process. Next, you'll need to clean the tree. This might seem like a strange step, but it's important for ensuring the health and longevity of your tree. Use a soft brush to gently remove any moss, lichen, or other debris from the tree's bark. Finally, you'll want to treat the tree with a protective sealant. This will help to safeguard it from pests and disease, as well as protect it from the elements. Remember, the tree you choose and how you prepare it will have a significant impact on the success of your project. So take your time, do your research, and choose wisely. With the tree chosen and prepared, we can now move to the construction phase. The foundation of your tree home lies in the platform. It's the bedrock of your lofty abode, the first step in transforming that tree into a cozy hideaway. So let's delve into the process of constructing this essential component. First, let's talk about measurements. It's essential to know the size of your platform before you start cutting. The size depends on the tree's circumference and how roomy you want your tree home to be. Also, remember to account for safety barriers when taking measurements. Once you have your measurements, it's time to cut the wood. Use a saw to cut your wooden planks to the correct length. Be sure to use safety equipment like gloves and goggles. As the saying goes, measure twice, cut once. Precision is key here, so take your time. With your planks cut, it's time to lay them out. Arrange them to form the base of your platform. Make sure they're evenly spaced for proper weight distribution. Now let's secure these planks. We'll use heavy-duty screws to fasten them to the tree. Drill pilot holes first, then drive in the screws. Make sure each plank is securely fastened to the tree. This is where your tree home begins to take shape. Next up, we'll add support beams. These will be attached to the underside of the platform for added strength and stability. Cut your beams to size, position them under the platform, and secure them with screws. Now take a step back and admire your work. You've built the platform of your tree home. It's strong, it's sturdy, and it's ready to support the walls of your future hideaway. building something with your own two hands is incredibly satisfying. It's a tangible manifestation of your creativity and hard work. And remember, this is just the beginning. There's still plenty of work to be done. With the platform secure, we can start building the walls of your tree home. But that's a story for another time. For now, pat yourself on the back. You've completed the first big step in creating your very own tree home. Now it's time to give your tree home some shape. Let's imagine the walls as the canvas where your masterpiece will come to life, and the roof as the crown that will complete your work. Constructing them is a perfect blend of artistry and precision, where every cut, every measurement, and every fitting counts. Start by measuring the dimensions for your walls. Remember, the beauty of a tree home lies in its snug fit within the branches, so ensure your measurements are precise. Measure twice, cut once, as they say in the woodworking world. Once you have your measurements, it's time to cut your wood pieces. Whether you're using planks, plywood, or reclaimed wood, each cut should be made with care. A circular saw or a handsaw can be your best friends here, but remember to always follow safety guidelines. Next, assemble the walls. Secure each piece together using screws and wood glue, ensuring a tight fit. This is where your tree home starts to take form, each wall representing a side of your creativity. Now comes the tricky part, fitting the walls onto the platform. Align them carefully and secure them to the platform using heavy-duty screws. This is crucial for the stability of your tree home. Once the walls are up, it's time for the roof. The roof not only protects your tree home from the elements, but also adds to its aesthetic appeal. So choose a design that complements the rest of your structure. Whether you opt for a traditional peaked roof or a modern flat design, make sure it's securely fitted. Cut your wood pieces for the roof and secure them onto the top of the walls. Again, precision and secure fittings are key. Pay attention to how the roof aligns with the walls and make adjustments as necessary. And there you have it. The walls and roof of your tree home are now in place. Your creation is almost complete. Just imagine, soon you'll be able to step inside and look up at your handiwork, protected by the walls and roof you've crafted. With the walls and roof in place, you're almost there. It's time to add those personal touches that make your tree home truly yours. This is where the magic truly happens, where your creativity shines through, and where your tree home transforms from a mere structure to a haven of warmth and comfort. So what are some of the finishing touches you can consider? Well, painting is a fantastic start. A fresh coat of paint not only protects your tree home from the elements, but also gives it a vibrant personality. Remember, the color you choose will set the mood for your little hideaway. So, whether it's a soothing pastel shade or a bold, vibrant hue, make sure it reflects your taste and style. Next, consider adding windows or a door. These not only provide functionality, but also add an element of charm to your tree home. A well-placed window can let in the morning sunshine or offer a fantastic view of the sunset, while a sturdy door ensures safety and privacy. Finally, let's talk about decorating the interior. This is your chance to really make the space your own. Think cozy furnishings, soft lighting, and personal mementos. Maybe add a bookshelf for your favorite reads, or a hammock for those lazy afternoons. The possibilities are endless. With these final touches, your wood tree home is now complete. You've created a space that's not just functional, but also deeply personal and truly yours. And that, my friends, is the beauty of woodworking. Look at what you've built with your own hands. The satisfying feel of the finished wood, the smell of the fresh varnish, and the sight of your very own wood tree home. Every cut, every nail, every brushstroke was guided by your hand. The sense of accomplishment is undeniable. Take a moment to bask in your handiwork. You've earned it. Now enjoy your new wood tree home. Remember, the joy is in the journey as much as the destination.